So we got Bess, and she is the weenie queen. Why do I say that? Because she cares all about those 1/1 creatures. So of course she's a 1/1 herself, and then whenever one or more other 1/1s enter the battlefield under your control, you get a counter on her. So importantly, if you get like 3 1/1s, but they enter all at the same time, you only get 1 counter. So you really want like 1, then 1, then 1. And then whenever she swings, each other creature you control that's base power and toughness 1/1 gets +X until the end of the turn, where X is the number of counters on her. So she gets big fast, she swings, and makes your whole team big. Importantly, she cares about base power and toughness, so whatever's in the bottom right of the text box. So like a Gala Greeters, like this, is a 1/1. It can get a 1/1 counter on it later, but that doesn't matter. As long as its base power and toughness is 1/1, she'll care. So obviously we got amazing cards to do that. And Scoot Swarm's probably one of the best. Whenever you play a land, you're gonna get a 1/1, so it's gonna trigger her. And so yeah, this deck, when I first built it, obviously just playing a bunch of really good 1/1s. And that's sort of the plan. And Sigil Captain also powers up your 1/1s. So what I noticed when I played it first, and I made all these 1/1s, is that when Bess survives, like if Bess sticks around, you play her on 3, she gets huge, she buffs up your entire board, and then all of a sudden you're swinging for a bajillion damage every single turn, and it wins trivially. But the problem is all the times Bess will die, and even worse than like a normal commander when they die, Bess, when she dies, starts back at a 1/1, and you have to do all that work again to get her big, to get her buffing. So I kind of have a very strange backup plan in this deck, and that's actually changing the base power toughness of our creatures. So the sort of idea behind this is like, okay, if Bess sticks around, we get our Wood Elves, we get our Deep Forest tournaments, we're going to win the game just off Bess being huge. But if Bess dies and we give up on the Bess plan, that's okay, because we got something like a Graz. So Graz is going to make all our 1/1s into 5/3s, which is obviously going to help them attack just like Bess would. The funny thing is, these two things do not work together. Okay, they fight, they clash. If you have Graz and a big Bess on the board, well, Bess is now no longer going to see any 1/1s. So there's a little bit of like tension in this deck, which is interesting. But it's fun to sort of play around that tension and sort of pick a lane. So that's the deck. It's got some cool cards. But surprisingly, I'm going to cut this deck. And mainly it's just because this is a very straightforward, turn your creatures sideways, pray your opponents don't have a board wipe kind of deck. And I've kind of been moving away from those recently. Like I want to have a little bit more trick, a little bit more to do. So I'm going to cut this one. But it was a cool deck.